Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is August 8th, 2024, and Barcelona are not ruling out the exit of Hector Fort. Also, the future of Ansu Fati at the club is uncertain yet once again. And finally, Barcelona are in talks for the signing of Kingsley Coman. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before I begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you head to Goal Kits, Fanatics, or Kitback. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, I'll begin with the news that Hansi Flick has reportedly requested from Joan Laporta and FC Barcelona a complete change of the image of the Ciudad Esportiva and the Barcelona offices, because he wants to remind the players that Barcelona are a winning club. Now, Barcelona have been embroiled with a lot of financial problems these last few years. As such, Barcelona have struggled in big competitions like the Champions League. They are no longer considered one of the favorites like they used to be considered back in the day. However, Hansi Flick wants to remind the Barcelona players that Barcelona are still a winning team, that they are one of the greatest clubs in the world. They have an incredible history with many trophies won, including a treble and a sextuple. And as such, the German coach has requested from Barcelona and Joan Laporta to hang pictures all over the Ciudad Esportiva, which is where the players train, and all over the Barcelona offices, pictures of the team, lifting the Champions League trophies, pictures of the team winning the sextuple, winning the treble, because Flick wants the players every day when they arrive in training, when they walk through those gates, or when they go to their offices and walk through those hallways, to be reminded that this is one of the greatest clubs in the world, one of the greatest clubs in history, and that we are a winning club. And that just goes to show the winning mentality of Flick, where not only is he looking to change things on the field, he's also looking to change things everywhere, because winning is a state of mind. It's not just something you do. It's something you have to think about all day, believe in all day, and act like it all day. So bravo to Hansi Flick, who continues to surprise me day in and day out, every day, with his decisions and with the things that he keeps doing and changing around the club to try to turn things around for Barcelona and bring us back to our glory days. Now on to news, a little bit of surprising news, because it's reported that Barcelona are not ruling out the exit of Ector Fort. Now, before you freak out, this is not an exit as in a permanent transfer. This is more of a loan, because as I reported before, Barcelona are still waiting to see whether they can sign Joao Cancelo during the final days of the market. There's also the fact that, Alex Baye has kind of impressed Flick on that right back position. There's also Gerard Martin, who can play on the left back position. So with so many options in the full back position, and if Cancelo does arrive at the club, then Ector Fort could see his minutes dwindle. And as such, instead of Barcelona having Ector Fort just sit on the bench for the whole season, they would rather send him out on loan so he can continue growing, he can continue developing, he can continue get playing time. And that way he can continue, getting better and better. So Barcelona are not completely ruling out sending Ector Fort on loan. Of course, this would only be a loan. Ector Fort just renewed his contract with Barcelona. Barcelona consider Ector Fort, a bet for the future, kind of a long-term project. So instead of, watching him just sit on the bench, especially if Cancelo arrives, they would rather send him out on loan so he can get minutes, which I think, it's the right decision, especially since Ector Fort has ruled out, playing with Barca Athletic. It feels like he has outgrown it, which I do agree. So I think a loan would be, would not be a bad option. But I am curious to hear what you guys are thinking. Do you think sending Ector Fort on loan would be a good option? Let me know down below. Now, one player who has his future uncertain at the club yet once again is Ansu Fati, after he suffered that unfortunate injury during the preseason. Now, Hansi Flick was very delighted with Ansu Fati when the preseason began. He was eager to see him play during the USA tour, but unfortunately Ansu Fati suffered an injury that prevented him from flying with the team to the US, and as such, Hansi Flick has not been able to test out the player. So once again, Ansu Fati's future is hanging in the balance. And with the huge eruption of Pau Victor during this USA preseason tour, and with Jan Laporta reportedly still obsessed with signing Nico Williams, and it seems that Ansu Fati will most likely not find any place on the first team. As such, Barcelona will most likely try to find an exit for the player, whether send him out on loan or whether a permanent transfer. And I have to say, it's absolutely unfortunate what's happening with Ansu Fati. He's an incredibly skilled and talented player. We all saw what he could do, but these injuries have not been kind to the player. I really, really hope he can recover from them and find his form, whether it be at Barcelona or somewhere else, because I would hate to see so much talent get wasted by these damn and unfortunate injuries. Anyways, we'll end today's video with the big news of today, because it's reported that Barcelona have opened talks with Kingsley Coman to see if he could be the option B to Nico Williams. Now, Laporta is still reportedly not giving up on the signing of Nico Williams, because even though the player did go back to training with Athletic Club de Bilbao, he has not told Barcelona officially that he's not coming. So Jan Laporta is still not giving up on the signing of Nico Williams. But of course, it is looking difficult. So if Nico Williams does not come, Barcelona considered that Kingsley Coman could be a good alternative for the signing of the Athletic Club de Bilbao player. Now, Kingsley Coman emerged on the radar of the team because it was his agent who offered Coman to Barcelona once the news broke that Nico Williams had returned to the Athletic Club de Bilbao. And given that, Hansi Flick is a big fan of Kingsley Coman, he knows him from his days back at Bayern Munich, Barcelona have officially reached out now to Kingsley Coman's agent to see, what are the possibilities of the player arriving in Barcelona. And while it seems that Kingsley Coman's agent has told Barcelona that a loan option is possible. So this, of course, makes things a lot easier or more possible for Barcelona, because given the club's finances, given the club's struggle with their wage bill, a loan deal for Kingsley Coman would be a lot more feasible than signing the 50 million euro rated winger. Now, this is, of course, very interesting news. I think Kingsley Coman would be a great option for Barcelona. Of course, he has suffered a lot of injuries in the past, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. But I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you think Kingsley Coman would be a great option for Barcelona? Do you worry about his past injuries or not? Let me know down below. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload a video earlier today. Lots of news in that one too. Make sure you check it out on the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Pisca Barça.